Members of the Academy, friends of the Biomedical Research, I'm delighted to be able to open this conference, which promises to be wonderful. It was exactly 6 months ago that we opened, that we started a 6-month period of marking the 50th anniversary of the establishment of the Israel Academy of Sciences and Humanities. And so this today is the culmination of that festive period. It is especially appropriate that we started with an event under the title Frontiers of the Humanities, and we end under the title Frontiers of Biomedical Research. And between the two, we had a whole variety of events dealing with the various topics that the Academy is entrusted with. I will, of course, not go into detail, but it's been a very exciting 6-month period, and we're very happy to be able to conclude this period today and tomorrow with this conference. And we want to welcome our guests and our speakers, some of whom have traveled far and long to come here and be with us, and we thank them very much. This is also the culmination of another process that the Academy had dealt with, or that had been involved with over the last year, or a little over a year, and that was the examination of the state of biomedical research in Israel. There was an Academy committee, an Academy panel that looked very seriously into this multifaceted set of activities under the chairmanship of Professor Ruth Arnon, who's on my left here and is one of the organizers of this conference. And this committee submitted its report a few months ago, pointing to some shining lights in the state of biomedical research in Israel, and also to some dark shadows in the state of biomedical research in Israel. And we're working hard to try and address these dark shadows and to get the state of Israel to recognize the need to address these lacunae in that the committee had discovered in the state of biomedical research. But today we're into the shining light of the state of biomedical research, not only in Israel but worldwide, I believe. And it's a special pleasure for me to be able to open this conference and to wish each and every one of you an exciting and enjoyable 2 days of science. Thank you very much.
On behalf of the organizing committee, which included my colleagues, Professor Aaron Chichanover, Professor Yossi Shilo, and myself, I would like to welcome our guests and also all our colleagues here from Israel who have come to attend this meeting. We tried to, when we thought about the program, to have a broad program covering the various aspects of biomedical research, And I think that this is reflected in the program, which starts with structural biology, genomics, proteomics, etc., and goes through various types of diseases, parasitic diseases, neurological diseases, parasitic diseases such as malaria, and finishes in subjects like in the subject of cancer research and the potential use of stem cells to combat these various diseases. I hope that we will have a very interesting meeting. Certainly, the speakers are the best that we could have really from a global-wide point of view, and we appreciate very much your coming here to share with us your knowledge and activities, and we look forward to a very, very interesting meeting. Thank you.
I was professor at the Collège de France on so-called Albert Einstein chair. I learned only later that Collège de France wanted very badly Einstein to join the college, but to do it you had to be a French citizen. And something like a year and a half after he was happily in Princeton, the French Parliament agreed to have Einstein have the French citizenship. I think this was the reason that after the war they created, I don't know whether it exists anymore, the Albert Einstein chair for a foreigner. Anyhow, I mentioned this only for one reason. When my host said, "Have you been to the French Academy?" I said, "No." He says, "Come." So I go with him, innocent, and suddenly we come in, 80 people stand up and they bring me to a microphone. So all I could do was to shout in French. So only through international is the international of science. I don't remember what I said afterwards, but I mentioned this because it's one way of expressing our gratitude for all of you coming, because this international aspect, to me, is crucial in science. Now, I have to introduce Ada Yonat. It's in one of the rare cases where she is obedient. She agreed to call her lecture Structural Biology. So I want only to say that we are proud of Ada, not only because of her Nobel Prize, because of her intellectual curiosity, because a very wonderful, unique personality. Ada, Structural Biology.